Hey everyone, NoZoupForYou here, and today we are looking at the Tier 6 Premium German Battleship Prinz Eitel Friedrich. This is currently a work in progress. Don't know when we're going to get it. I can assume that it's somewhere in the near future, but that's not going to stop us from talking about this battleship. Or should I say battle cruiser? Because the Prinz Eitel Friedrich is part of the Mackinson class of battle cruisers. This was supposed to be 7 strong. They started 4, and all of those were canceled. This is the first battle cruiser treatment that the lower tiers are getting, and by lower tiers I mean below tier 7, in which we have the Scharnhorst. Although I will say we have the Graf Spee, but the Graf Spee is not really a battle cruiser, though I guess it somewhat is. It's a pocket battleship. I don't know. I can't keep track of what the Germans do with their ships. Why can't they just have battleships, cruisers, and destroyers? I don't know. Anyhow, let's move on to talking about this battle cruiser right now. The Friedrich has 52,300 hit points. It has 350mm guns and a 4-turret setup, 2 guns per turret. Maneuverability on this ship, you have 29.4 knots maximum speed, and I am flying Sierra Mikes, so that makes my ship a little bit faster. In fact, all my stats on the ship right now are with my 18-point captain and full camouflage and everything else. Detectability on this ship with maximum concealment is 12.4 kilometers. The standout thing about this ship is its anti-aircraft defense. On mine right now I have 82 out of 100, which is pretty stout for a tier 6 battleship slash battle cruiser. Now, let's talk about the ship itself and how I feel about this work in progress battleship. I'm just going to come straight out and say after playing the Jean Bart, this ship is absolutely lackluster in my opinion. I know that they gave it anti-aircraft capability to kind of make it stand out. I didn't even really have good luck with its anti-aircraft capabilities. That is against a tier 6 aircraft carrier. Maybe if I was able to find a round with tier 5 aircraft carriers, I might have been able to mow them down like I heard all the other community contributors doing. But I didn't get that lucky. I just did not. So be it known that yes, the anti-aircraft capability on this ship is really stout when you get against tier 5 aircraft carriers. However, I didn't have much luck with it, and really I didn't come across many aircraft carriers to begin with to test it. And that is a problem endemic of World of Warships right now. There's just not a lot of carrier population out there. So that takes the one special item that this ship has, the one special attribute, and already neuters it. So without the ability to shoot down aircraft in this ship, what are you left with? Well, you're left with a battle cruiser that is faster than battleships in its own tier, but the guns, in my opinion, just absolutely, I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan at all. I had trouble hitting anything, I had trouble citadeling anything, and this is in my own tier. When you get up-tiered, when you're facing tier 8 battleships, it gets even worse. Wait, not even tier 8 battleships. When you're facing tier 8 cruisers, you can't do anything against them. Yeah, I could go on, but here's the bottom line right here, and I'm gonna get to the nitty-gritty about this work-in-progress ship. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy my testing in it. I think there's a lot of work that can be done on this ship to make it a lot better. I'd like to see the guns be a little more accurate. I'd like to see them hit just a little harder. I mean, there are 350mm guns. I don't know, maybe I just had a bad set of rounds. Maybe I just wasn't playing that great, which is highly possible. Or maybe I was just expecting too much. After all, it is a tier 6 battle cruiser. It's a tier 6 ship, so maybe my expectations for a tier 6 ship were just a little too high. However, you know, you look at something like the Giulio Cesare, which was tier 5, a great battleship that you could go out and have great rounds in. I'd rather take that ship at tier 6 than this ship. So I don't want to sound like I'm being highly critical of this ship, but I am being highly critical of this ship. Because right now, I don't understand what its purpose is, other than having stout anti-aircraft capabilities that you're rarely going to be able to use. So with that being said, outside of its speed and the fact it's a battle cruiser, what is your purpose, Prinz Eitel Friedrich? I don't know. I mean, feasibly in ranked gameplay, you might be able to use it in some way, shape, or form to your advantage because it's fast. But if your guns can't hit anything and you're not comfortable with the guns, which I was not comfortable with the guns, that's a big issue right there in a ship like this. I will say the armor on it's pretty decent and you can definitely bounce shells. I was having an easy enough time deflecting Fuso shells on this thing, so yeah, you've got some stout armor, you've got that German Krupp armor right there. But does any of this matter if you don't have decent guns? I don't know. Maybe some other people had a lot better luck than I did. I just didn't feel really good about this ship in the time playing it. So, there's your look at the work in progress Prinz Eitel Friedrich. Great anti-aircraft guns when you get a chance to actually use them. The guns are mediocre. It's a fast ship. I just really think it needs a little bit of work. That is my opinion. You might come across some other community contributors that made this ship work for them. You know, take all these reviews in as a whole and make your decision based on them as a whole. Personally, I would like to see a little more work on this work in progress before it makes its way to you. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you all have a wonderful week. And I will catch you all later. I am out.